Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. So I know you can only see my steering wheel in the top of my head. That's because your girl hadn't ordered that stinking mount yet, which that's all I gotta do is order it. It's so cheap. So I'm gonna do that. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and chat with you guys because I just got done watching a video about rock bottom. Hey Lou, hey Aaron, I'm driving, it's raining. I'm not going to be able to look at a lot of y'all's comments. They're right down in front of me, but you know, I got to be careful. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about rock bottom, my rock bottom, you know, and just kind of chop it up while I'm going to work. Morning, Cindy. I just got off the phone with Cindy. So let me tell y'all what inspired me to make this video. So every morning when I'm driving to work, I pick out somebody someone who inspires me, and I put their video on my Bluetooth so I can hear it while I'm driving. I can't watch the video, but I can listen to it. And I was just going through my feed, and I saw Wes Watson had uploaded a video called Prison Gangs Rock Bottom. And so I don't really know anything about gangs or anything like that. You know, but I do know about rock bottom, so I was like, let me click this and see what he's got to say about some rock bottom. What he know about rock bottom, you know what I'm saying? What's he know about that? And so I was listening, and he was talking about how when he was locked up, he did a 10-year sentence, and he was in for about 6 years, and he started slipping and going back to his life of selling drugs, only from the penitentiary. And which, it's like, hey Michael, I hope you're doing okay. I've been praying for you, bub. I remember your message, and I'm praying for you. I want you to know that. I see you. I was just asking about you the other day in a live. I do too. And so I was listening to his video this morning, and he was talking about, and you guys can go watch his channel. Like, I'm not trying to steal his video or nothing. I'm just telling you guys, I love people who have a message and they've been through it, and they're telling you like from experience. I don't like listening to people that don't know if they haven't gone through it and they're trying to teach it to me from a different point of view. I'm just like, no, I'm not trying to do that. You know what I mean? I like to hear people who have experience in the situation. So I was watching his video, and he's talking about, you know, he got back into selling. He was able to support his friends, his family on the outside, his homies on the inside. You know, he was killing it. And then what happens to him is his ego started getting big. And what happens to, okay, so that's where I'm going to cut off. His ego started getting big. He started drinking again, and then he started using cocaine. Okay. So I want to share with you guys about, this happens to me. This has happened to me so many times, and it always goes back to ego and pride. It always goes back to, I don't need the help. I can do this on my own. Nobody, you know, I got this. You know, I've been through this before. Why am I going to ask for help? I've got this, right? Every time. So when I was getting high, it started out alcohol, drinking alcohol, smoking pot, doing cocaine, okay? Just partying. I was a party girl. I went to parties at, you know, college frat parties. I went to after football game, after basketball game parties, doing keg stands, you know, fucking stripping on the bar, just being a hood rat, you know what I mean? Just being a little hoochie mama and having a good time. Well, it all started out as all fun and games. Once I graduated high school and I was able to, you know, pay for drugs, and I wasn't just getting them for free from the drug dealer or from some cute guy that I was flirting with at school, I started, you know, buying my own substances. And that's when I figured out that, you know, cocaine, methamphetamine were where it was at. And every time, you guys, you know, I got to this point where I was shooting up cocaine every single night. I was going to my drug dealer's, he had a hotel room. And let me just tell you guys, he's passed away now. And I'm not going to even say his name because he passed away. But I would go to this dude's hotel room, and he was like, at the time, he was like 400 pounds, y'all. And I would beg him for cocaine because I didn't have any money, because I was shooting it up in my arm. You know what I'm saying? And so I would beg him, please let me get another bump. Please let me get another bump. Because every time I would shoot cocaine, you guys, I don't even know how to explain it to you any other way than it would literally make me, my soul would leave my body. And that was the first time, and back then I was only like 22 or 23, where I actually experienced like feeling like I had hit rock bottom, and that wasn't even my rock bottom. You know, I still had so many years to go. I still had like 10 years in active addiction to go before I truly hit my rock bottom, which was losing my son to the state of Arkansas. So it was just horrible. What's going on, you guys? I see, do you need some numbers to call for help? Hey, Captain, what's up, girl? We're driving in the rain and we're chatting about rock bottom. What's going on, Brian? I think I saw you say something, but I can't really. I thought you said somebody was going crazy. What's going on? I'm trying to see your comments at the same time, but you guys handle it for me, okay? Y'all give him my phone number if he needs it, okay? And she can call me if you have a girlfriend or a wife or a friend that's having a hard time. She can give me a call anytime. I'll help her with anything I can. Here's the thing, though, you guys. Like, if you're not willing to go into treatment, the only thing I can do for you, if you're willing to go into treatment, I can help you find help. My friend OD'd in my bathroom. Oh my God. Are they there right now? Call 911, fool. Get off the internet. Okay. I was like, oh my God, get off of here and call 911. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I mean, I can talk to her, Brian. I can do my best to try and talk some sense into her. But like I said, if she's not okay, last night. Okay, now I see. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be silly. I just didn't know what was happening, and I had seen you comment something, and I was worried, but I didn't want to say anything else. Okay, so the girls are talking to you. They're handling it. They'll give you my phone number. You can reach out to me. If you can get her on the phone to talk to me, I will talk to her as much as I can. I will talk to her until I'm blue in the face, Brian. I'm telling you. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I can beg her to go to treatment, just like my parents begged me to go to treatment. Why am I crying? I can beg her all day long. I can, but if she doesn't want to go, she won't go. And that's what I've learned, is that, I put a lot of time and effort into trying to almost persuade people, Come on, you guys, you got to change your life, But and I still have that passion to help people, but it's like, if the person doesn't want to go, they're not going to go. And I know that from my own personal experience, my family would beg me all the time to go to treatment. And like I said, I was in the hotel room begging my drug dealer for cocaine and hallucinating, sitting beside the toilet, thinking that the police were coming in to raid us. Which, it's only by the grace of God, you guys, that I was never in a situation where the police raided where I was at. Because we were so careless. We did stuff, we just didn't even think about the law, coming in or anything. We would just do stupid stuff all the time. And it was horrible. It was stupid. But I've known her like 15 years. Hey, Brian, let me tell you something, okay? Give her my phone number or call me on three-way. I'll try to talk to her and see if we can get her to actually try to get some help. And here's the thing. A lot of addicts don't have insurance, okay? Which you don't have to have insurance to get help, okay, guys? Let me get that straight. But it helps. It makes the process a lot easier. But if you don't have insurance, if she doesn't have insurance, I will do anything I can to reach out to people that I know that have scholarships that will scholarship her into treatment. All right? Or I will help her call around and see if we can get someone to take her, in for, like a state-ran facility that will take her in for free. Because there are, like in Arkansas where I live, there are rehabs that take people in that have grants from the state. And so they're allotted a certain amount of people that are paid for by the state to go into treatment. So it's a lot of getting on the phone. It takes time, but we can get it done. we can get it done. So if she wants to do that, we can help her out. If she doesn't want to go into treatment, if she's like, fuck that, I'm not going into treatment. Now it's in high school. Okay. So if she doesn't want to go to treatment, here's another option. You know, there is always, and you guys know, I'm on Suboxone. I don't recommend people to go get on Suboxone. I'm not like, hey guys, if you have drug addiction, go get on Suboxone. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you have somebody who is like this young lady that we're talking about, and they are unwilling to go into treatment, and their life is literally at stake, then going to the methadone clinic or going and getting put on Suboxone could be beneficial for that person, because it can help them to, maybe while they're on the medication and they're getting therapy and they're, you know, hanging out with people who are actually sober, maybe while they're in that process, that their mind will change and they'll want to get sober and change their life, and then they can taper off the medication. You know what I mean? But that's always an option. And it is an option. It's a fucking good option if you're about to die. You know what I mean? If you're out here fucking drinking yourself to death, shooting up fentanyl to death, then you're gonna die. About that, she said she has a friend that is giving her patches, but I don't know. Patches? You mean fentanyl patches? Because I don't know any methadone patches or Suboxone patches. The only thing I know of is fentanyl patches. And see, that's what I'm talking about. She's probably getting the fentanyl patches and sucking the stuff out of them. We used to eat the gel out of these fentanyl patches, you guys, back in the day. Me and my sister had this friend. His name was Jonathan. He's cool as hell. He don't care if I talk about him. He's still in the family. He hangs out with us all the time. He's good. He's doing good now. But he used to get these patches, and he would come over, and we would either bust them down and get the gel out and shoot it, or we would suck the gel out of them. Isn't that crazy? Who does that? Somebody who's psycho, somebody who wants to die, somebody who's trying to kill themselves. That's what I'm saying. That's what addiction is, though. It's like you're trying to kill yourself. You know, you don't even realize it. Hey, Arky babe, what's up? Hey, Hannah, what's up, girl? We're just chit-chatting about rock bottom, and Brian came in and he has a situation, so we're trying to help him out with that. You know, I'm just telling you guys, like, a lot of people think that they get to their rock bottom, right? A lot of people think, oh, this is it. I've hit rock bottom, right? Let me just let y'all know that rock bottom had a trap door for me, baby. I thought I had hit rock bottom probably like 6 times. And then all of a sudden, somebody would pull this little string and the whole thing would fall through, and I'd be down even lower than I thought I could go. Every single time. How low can you go? I mean, and every single time I would also say this. This was one of my the things that I would always say. Hold on, I want to make sure I don't get hit by a car. Okay. Damn, sorry about that, guys. This is one of the things I would always say. You hear that cat? You hear that cat? I would always say, oh, I'll never do that. I'll never do that. Right? Oh. And then I would look at people who would do that, whatever it was. Oh, shooting up. Having sex for drugs. What else did I say I would never do? You know, let me think. Taking my son around with me when I was searching for methamphetamine. That was something I said I never would do. And here I am. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm driving around with my child in the back seat in a car seat. You know, it's horrible, you guys. It's horrible. Addiction don't give a damn if you say you won't do it. It's like when you get to that point in your addiction, you'll go and you'll go and you'll go, and it's almost impossible to stop unless you get help. And or it's like something happens. It's like a moment of clarity will happen, right? That's what happened for me. And it's like everything you've ever done, it's like laid out there right in front of you. And you're like, wow, this is what my life has become. My life has literally become, I'm a junkie princess over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not anything to be proud of. And I joke around a lot because that's the only way I can cope with a lot of the stuff that I did in my active addiction, is to laugh it off. Because if I don't laugh, y'all, I am gonna cry because that shit was crazy. Let's get my... Okay. I made it. Girl, everybody thinks that cat's real. Listen to this. Okay, let's shut that off. Okay, let's shut that off. Okay. Okie dokie. So anyway, God, y'all, this is just me. Me with my big old chubby face. We're going to get Nicole in shape this year, y'all. 2020 is going to be the year that I get my ass in shape. But anyway, rock bottom, man. Ugh. Rock bottom will take you down through there. I love you guys, and I wanted to let y'all know that tonight we're going to do the Mara meeting. Excuse me. So if y'all want to come hang out, if you're struggling, if you have a friend that is struggling, Brian, bring your friend to the live stream tonight at 7. But Brian, call me when I get off this live stream right now. Call me at the number that 501-991-5149. Call me. I'll help you any way I can, man. I'm serious. But I'm going to go in to my real job because I have to make real money. So I'm going to go in and do the job. So that way I can make the money for the family. You know, my husband's off today, so that's nice. But we don't make any money here on the YouTube, so we got to go make it in the real workforce. So I love you guys, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for supporting me and just, you know, being here and sharing with each other, supporting each other in the comments. Like, it really does help out to have people here that are cheering each other on and helping each other stay straight. So 501-991-5149. Okay, Brian. Tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll take call-ins. You can share how you're doing in your recovery. It'll be fun. So be there, be square. I love you guys.